last we left off, the party had regrouped after their successful slaying of Nndnaturalfun, the second scaled, a diseased dual-scaled dragonborn who sought to rise above the imperfection of his dual-scaled nature by becoming a Yuan-Ti demigod known as an anathema, and had been terrorizing and laying siege to the town of Frostfollow. The lawmaster of the town was cousin to one of the ruling individuals in the city of Ondor, where your group had just finished up a rather extravagant adventure. So pulled you guys, or convinced you guys, paid you guys, with the promise of pay, to go down to Frostfollow, find out what was going on. Trials, tribulations, darkness, light, death, life. You guys really ran the gambit of everything you possibly could. Finally coming back to the town after slaying the anathema, with the intent of reviving your gnome cleric Krenor, who had fallen in battle with the party's initial arrival to the town of Frostfollow. The revival seemed successful, albeit exhausted and somewhat diminished. Krenor was alive. The Anita Fiddlefin, the matron of the Raven's Queen Temple at which you had completed this revival, who completed this ritual for you, held a short conversation with the party in her apparent true form, that of an adult silver dragon, which explained the many various bouts of ice that seemed to have appeared during the battle that took place within the town during the party's absence. Apparently her magics were drained both from the battle and her revival of Krenor, hence her reversion to her original form. She alluded to some sort of pact or redemption, or not redemption, but penance paid towards the Raven Queen, hence her current situation, but said that it was a long and boring story for another time. The party decided to head to the inn, the Cackling Cockatrice, to celebrate being alive, succeeding on their mission, and potentially planning out the next step in their journey. And while all that was going on, Malin went off and had his own little thing. Apparently, as far as the rest of the party, well, not that the rest of the party would know this, but disappeared, marked the body of a fallen cleric, and witnessed a horrific scene as the body, poltergeist style, animated on its own, grew frost eyes that exploded in his face, seemed to laugh and screech and yell at you horribly before collapsing upon the ground. And with that in your mind, Malin joined the rest of the party for their revelry towards the Cackling Cockatrice, which we now move you all to.
So, I'm guessing I would have been seeing all the injured around because shit's been happening.
Yes, and at that, Rethanir kind of puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "It's good to see you back, but duty never rests. I'll see what I can do for some of the injured. I'll be back if I get a relief." And walks off into the... it's getting close to dusk. You guys arrived kind of mid-afternoon, and after the ritual, the conversations that you guys... It's pushing close to a little bit past sundown. But you guys make your way towards the Cackling Cockatrice. Rethanir steps away to go see what he can do. Not so much maybe to help the living, but properly pay respect to the dead. However, the four of you make your way to the inn, and the evening is your own.
We've been awake since before sunup, though, right?
Yeah, you're pushing like 15, 16 hours at this point.
And I'm just covered in blood. Can we just go to sleep, please? Please sit down for a little bit.
So, do you never celebrate after a victory?
Yeah, I don't know about Dinar, but
Celebrate tomorrow.
I think a drink right now is as good a time as any.
By the way, as I say that, a little cut above my head opens up and blood just pours over my eyes. I am not looking good.
Well, Malin, I will keep you company for tonight.
Normally, I'd hate the idea of it, but tonight it seems okay.
Well,
And I guess we walk in.
Okay.
At-
Oh, yes, Krenor. Yeah.
I know I'm small, but I'm still here.
Wait, Krenor, you're pretty quiet.
I did go through some things, yes.
No. I mean, like, your mic is pretty low.
My microphone is very new.
Much better.
I just had to put it near my face. In any case, I would, in fact, maybe not join, but perhaps find a different group of soldiers to heal. Use all my spell slots healing, despite my tiredness.
Okay. It's not hard. As kind of walking out, as you walk in, Anton Pizikar, the bald blacksmith that showed you guys the initial bodies that you did your investigations on to determine that these were in fact Yanti, is walking out with about 2 or 3 other individuals. You walk up to them and reintroduce yourself. He remembers who you are. And it seems that they are working the afternoon shift of both recovery and repair. So they offer to if you wish to join. I mean, if you wish to come with us, you seem small but able.
Oh, shit.
Please, and the hands are good hands to help.
And I'm just like, I look like I came back from the dead, and I'm just still like, yes, of course. Let Pelo will shine on all these.
Do you show you okay? You see?
No. They need me.
Yes, but what use are you to them if you cannot stand yourself?
I'm just old, alright?
I've seen old.
I'm real old, you know?
I do not understand Gnomish custom. Well, keep up then if you can.
Oh, yes. Limp.
Krenor howls away at his 1 hit point.
As we're walking in, when I was first carrying the glaive, I was like carrying it. By this point, I'm using it like a walking stick.
Okay.
Just-
You try to go through the door of the tavern and it gets stuck.
I try to go again. Fake it. I'll like do it like diagonal and like limbo underneath, and then go like. Yeah.
All right, you hear.
Oh.
You look up and there's like a 6-inch gouge now in the top of the door frame.
Hey Rethi, can you fix that?
Rethi is already gone.
Krenor, can you fix that?
Krenor is already gone.
Oh my god.
I'll get him tomorrow. Do we have a room in here? I really don't remember when the last time we were here was.
You did not get a room. You were told to wait here until you were told to watch over the inn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Until potential, and then the fight happened, and then you did this the night. So Yeah, you would have been offered a room. You would have been offered rooms that one night. I mean, given as you walk in, the inn is 4 times as busy as you ever saw it before. So you're not entirely sure if your rooms are still available. You also remember that this was kind of the like civilian, like safe house post. So, but you're welcome to ask.
Are there any rooms available to sleep, please?
Okay. Unfortunately, no one can hear you. As soon as you walk in, there's this uproarious laughter. As you see, propped up on the bar itself are 3 gigantic barrels of some sort of what you assume to be alcoholic liquid. And in front of each of them, there are 3 different crowds that seem to be enamored in different activities. And at various points, you hear shouts and curses as like one person sticks a mug underneath the spigot, opens it up, takes a giant swig, while the other person kind of like does a motion of defeat and walks away, or goes to the back of the line to try again. There seems to be different like games or competitions in front of each of the barrels. The tables themselves seem pretty filled for the most part. You actually, though, see over in the corner, Ezias and Freginold have secured themselves a corner table and are in the process of having a quick drink between the two of them as they finish up catching up from before.
Reggie.
Can I walk over to one of the barrels with the lines? Because I perk up at laughter and drinking.
Okay. The teenage dragonborn.
Who is bigger than most people.
Okay. So you walk up and you see the first barrel. It's fairly straightforward. What you see is there's a rather meaty-looking dwarf with kind of like a light brownish beard, balding spot on top that kind of leaves this like porcelain shiny, almost like cap in the middle of his head, surrounded by this like surprisingly well-kept mane of hair around the top. But this big, scraggly, unkept, bushy beard that kind of goes down past his chest, and he's sitting there, and he's got his arm up in like an arm wrestling position, and there's this other human that up there looks like probably in like their late 20s, early 30s, and they're both there in this grip, and they're trying to see which one of them can push each other forward. There's a moment when the human you see like the veins are sticking out on the guy's head, and one looks like a blood vessel supposed to pop in his eye, and then the dwarf just kind of slams the arm Victor. He kind of raises his mic. How you do it? Where I'm from? You better teach you how to drink. Guy kind of walks away, rubbing his wrist and all. The next barrel over, you see where most of the noise is actually coming from. You see there are 2 people that are in the process of shouting rhymed insults back and forth at each other.
Oh my.
One's kind of, and it's like, it seems the game is to see how many you can stream along using the same like beginning sound or letter. It seems to be like 2 humans going back forward. You battered beard, butterfaced, bumbling buffoon, you barrel-chested, break-necked, barrel-skull, Bumberfun, and like it's like, and the other, it's like, and it's this like this person does 5, this person does 6, and they're going back and forth seeing which one, and each time either one of them, messes up or gets tongue-tied, this kind of like shouting, uproarious like cheer, and one of them sticks their mug under the barrel, takes a drink. Malin gets it. And then at the last one, it just seems to be a straight drinking competition. Like it's like drink down. It's like it seems to be like teams of 5, and they're just continuously kind of like rotating through the teams to see who can finish their quintuplet of drinks faster.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, catch it. I'm gonna go to the last one.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the team drinking.
Haruki, you joining? Come on. Drinking, come on.
I'm also tagging along.
Okay.
I mean, Malin, are you sure about this?
No, but I've never been sure about anything.
Okay. As Malin, as you start walking away, you feel somebody kind of like stumble and bump their way, kind of like bump off your shoulder. And you turn around to see like who the fuck is doing, like who dares do this. And you turn around to see Spencer. What do they see? Spencer.
Silverin.
Are you muted?
Hold on, I was sorry.
This is in characters here.
It is. Hold on, I'm muted.
Sorry, yeah, no, I was muted. But
Okay.
what do they see? They see handsome wood elf who looks to be, about wait, hold on, is someone typing something in chat? With curls. No, sorry, I was trying to figure out how to change my portrait and I couldn't.
Don't worry about it.
But with long white hair and pointy ears, and looks kind of like a motherfucker. That's what they see.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Sorry about that. I guess I don't have my stuff together right now. Kind of lost. Generally in the world.
This was a lot deeper than I was expecting.
Wait, it was a lot deeper. A lot deeper.
I wasn't expecting to have a philosophical discussion on finding yourself. Just this moment.
Well, I don't think I was quite trying to have that conversation, but if that's the way you read it.
I mean, how about a drink?
I could use a drink.
I could use 5. Let's start.
Okay.
Can you watch as this humanoid with vaguely elven features kind of flourishes his cloak for a little bit and walks behind a tall, broad dragonborn with bronze scales? Copper scales. Dinar.
I always get it confused. Lightning. Hold on. Features and traits.
Bronze.
Racial. Bronze.
I'm betting. Oh.
Copper's acid.
Sorry, I always get it confused because they're both like a off gold.
Like vaguely bronze scales. And a silver-haired human wearing the absolute strangest set of armor you've. But they all seem to be making their way with tired intent towards a table based on some sort of drinking competition.
Well, boys, I found us another member for our team.
And who have you found?
I nudge handsome elf man and I say, "What's your name?"
Say, hey there, everyone. My name is Silverin.
Yes, this is my good friend Silverin. We know each other from years ago. Let's not even talk about it. It doesn't matter.
Oh. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Silverin. And Haruki gives you a bow. My name is Haruki.
Nice to meet you.
Right,
Haruki is the
Dinar.
human in the
I turn around, see Silverin, say, "Oh, cool!" Grab his shoulder, pull him closer, put him in the team spot. Hello.
I'm sorry, did someone say something about a team now?
You just found yourself put at the anchor position of this long table.
Mind you, you're within 10 feet of me.
Of like errant cups and goblets and tankards have been knocked over, and the four of you are standing there, looking across at five, both what look to be one halfling, one dwarf, and three humans, and they all look in you, and the halfling says, "Well, I mean, good on you for cutting the line with all of your fancy, important-looking equipment there. You guys think that you're good enough to do that? I might overlook that, but what's that? You're short a person. That's a shame. That's a real shame.
You want to join us?
You want me to leave my team to join your team?
No,
Just drink twice.
I will drink twice. Young
I
one.
could drink twice. I say as I'm like,
Make a persuasion check, Haruki. As you say, young one.
Natural 20, so 29.
Kind of sits there, ruffles his nose a little. All right, human. But you're going first.
Easy.
And he kind of saunters up right next to the barrel. Now, don't know if they have this where where you guys are from, but around here it's a local treat, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you can keep it down. As he pours these two frothing cups over. You take it and you smell it for a second, and it's flowery. Like there's a fruited kind of like musk to it almost. It's surprisingly pleasant, but unlike any alcohol you've ever smelled before. But just the halfling looks at you all and goes, "All right, we doing this?"
Yeah?
I'll take your silence as enthusiastic. Yes, all right. All right. So what's the order? So we have Haruki. Who's next to? Who's on the right of Haruki?
I am.
All right. So we have Malin. So we have Haruki, Malin. Who's next to Malin?
Wait, I don't know where my character is.
You're Sylvarin Greentree down here at the bottom.
I'm gonna trust Sylvarin to be anchor.
Okay. So I'm gonna line these people up. One.
Oh wait, Malin, you can go in. Sylvarin, you good at drinking, Sylvarin?
Maybe.
I'm just putting you in the line of the people that you're gonna be with. That's all.
Ah.
So Haruki's there, Malin is there, and then Sylvarin is the anchor.
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Am I in the right position?
I've moved you guys where you're supposed to go.
Okay.
Alrighty. You guys aren't actually across the stairs there. It just makes sense. Don't.
It's a wild night.
It's a wild night.
Tables,
alright.
what tables?
So just for reference, how small are the cups compared to my hand?
Your hand wraps around most of it.
Okay.
It's but it's like they're deep taverns, so they're not wide, but they're tall. So you can wrap pretty much your entire like clawed hand around it, but it still sticks about maybe an inch or so above your hand.
Gotcha.
It's the equivalent of like an imperial pint, but made out of like wood or like pewter.
Those are words that I've heard before.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can find some more lively music, and then we're gonna get this drinking competition on the way.
Hey guys, if it's a Constitution saving throw, add 4.
What?
If you're within 10 feet of Dinar.
Good, because I only have a +1 in my con.
Why are you
Alrighty.
doing that?
I'm an old man, goddammit!
Why is the Dragonborn not drinking twice?
Listen, he's got old man strength, alright?
couple
I have the
minutes
speed
for-
of the wind on my side.
Well,
young
Ralphie,
one.
But does he have the stomach of iron?
well,
Um,
Find out.
now you are a +5.
Hey.
If it's Constitution saving, though, I have no idea how Breezen's gonna do this.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
All right, I need everyone to make intelligence saving throw.
Oh!
Actually, though,
Oh no, I'm bad at that.
Not charisma?
Yeah. For you, just for you, Haruki.
Hey.
All right.
No.
All right. So first off, the halfling kind of gives you his mug, goes, all right, human, let's see what you can handle. Ka-chunk,
No
ka-chunk,
problem,
like, slams
young one.
it on the ground.
Wait, what'd you say? You cut out.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save?
Yep.
Oh, fuck me. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12.
12 wins. You rolled a 9. So this first one, you start chugging it down, and the first thing that hits you, you kind of almost like, ooh, it's tart. You weren't expecting tart. It's like got this like weird, like almost like soury funkiness to it. That if you had the time to sip it and enjoy it, would blend quite nicely with the fruit. But the fact that you're trying to chug it down as quickly as you can almost feel the heartburn begin to relate and bring back up into you. But you kind of you flex your stomach and you gird your emotional loins and you finish the one drink and slam it down just in time to see the halfling finish his, slam his down about a half second after you. Just
Too slow.
We'll see how you do that. I actually made myself burp. Wow. The dwarf kind of settles up. All right there, youngster. All right, let's see what you can do here, mister. I can drink 2 of these. It's this, like, crotchety, like, one eye kind of half, like, blinked closed, like, completely silver-haired dwarf.
I give him a wink and I say, you never bet against age.
Alright, I like your gumption. Now drink your fucking drink. Make another Constitution saving throw.
14.
You gulp, then you gulp, and this one's harder. This one's harder. Oh, this the acid. The acid reflux. You didn't even know it had a name until now. But you kind of, there's a moment you kind of, and like half of the drink kind of like spills out the front. The dwarf kind of, well, it seems that age didn't necessarily go for beauty this time there, laddie.
No, can't be a winner all the time.
Alright, so we're 1-1 so far. Dinar, we're going up to you.
I thought Malin was next. Okay, yeah, I'll go.
Alright.
Did the Malin say was next to Haruki?
No,
Yeah,
it was
but-
Dunar, I thought.
Whatever, I really don't
Okay,
care. Man,
doesn't
it's
matter.
up to you.
It's
No, Dinar, go
We're-
ahead.
Okay, I'll go.
We're going. All right, Dinar. You see a human, kind of like straw blondish hair, older, probably in his like late 30s, early 40s. Very nondescript, but just kind of looks at you and goes, "All right, you're weird looking. Hope you drink well."
I
And
nod at him and wish him luck.
okay, and you slam your mugs down and go for it. Make a Constitution saving throw.
24.
24. Yeah, not with that 3. So for you find the tartness actually quite delightful. It's and the citrus for you blends beautifully, and for you're after the exhaustion that you faced over these past 14 hours, with ease you relax your throat, let this wonderful fragrant alcohol wash its way down your throat, and you slam your drink down before he's barely even halfway done with his.
Your turn, Malin.
You drink weird. Your friend drinks weird. Oh. Your friend drinks. And like the dwarf is like, get outside, you stupid git. Malin.
I just say, He's not my friend. I go to drink.
Alrighty. You look up and you see it's another human. Brown beard, longish brownish hair, a little bit of silver going near the eye, like near like the brow right there. Constitution saving throw.
+5 or 4.
16.
Is that with the +4 from Dinar?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You finish yours, and it goes down weird. You're not used to this. You heard of this type of alcohol existing in the world. You've never had a chance to have it before, and you wonder like it's why it's not wine, because there's like aspects of it that you think might be wine, but it's not. Regardless, while you're having all these thoughts, it distracts you from drinking for a second. You kind of like, oh! And you finish your drink, and you slam it down a hair before the other guy, and you just managed to eke out another victory. With the guy's, it's almost like inaudible. It's like a bump. Like your mug slams down right before his, and he just kind of looks at you and with like this surprised but aggravated, just like.
I wink at him.
Respect.
Yes, respect.
All right, Sylvarin, the anchor.
Oh boy.
Roll yourself a Constitution saving throw,
You said okay. Con save.
and add 4 to whatever you roll because of Dinar's aura of protection.
I can do this.
It's a minus. Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Natural 1. That's amazing because he rolled a 2, but that's still enough. It's tough to tell which one of them vomited first afterwards, but there is a distinct motion of the human across from you, Sylvarin, slamming his mug down, raising his arms up, and yeah, and he looks over to you as what little color exists in your face immediately rushes away to like a gray pallor, as you kind of just and as you try to turn towards Malin to get away, this spew of grayish green yellow bile streams from your mouth across the leg of Malin, and apparently upon seeing that, the dude as well, oh, that's disgusting. And he starts vomiting across the table. Elvira, the innkeeper's head, kind of steps up and shouts out, hey, you're gonna keep drinking that, I'll take the thing away. You take that outside, you clean it up, I'll take the barrel away. One of the halflings like, all right, we're sorry. Keep an eye on
No,
him.
don't take the booze away. I start casting prestidigitation like a madman.
Okay, and it does help much quicker than really Elvira had imagined. She's like, all right, you guys can stay. That's fine. Just keep an eye on that one over there, pointing towards the pale-faced Sylvarin, who you've all just met and then made drink and then vomited.
It's a little too close to real life for me.
I'm a.
The halfling kind of
good.
looks. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that was a good match.
Halfling looks at you all begrudgingly.
DC.
All right, well, at least they can drink as well as your garbs are fancy. Cheers to surviving the night.
Cheers to that.
Everyone kind of clanks their tankards together, except for Sylvarin and the other dude, because they're still like, oh, all right, you guys won the drinking competition and got a free round.
Can I go to the innkeep and just ask if there's a room or a place to sleep, even if it's a stable?
Well, the stables kind of got ruined, and the altercation that happened before. Really have any rooms left, but I mean, you're welcome once everything if you're willing to stay around, you're welcome to kind of pick a place by the hearth down here. At least it's out. The roof is still stable, so keeps you outside, warm, not cold.
Okay.
I could probably manage a couple blankets for you guys as well.
The cold never bothered me anyway. And I'm
God damn it.
and I'm join Ezyaz and Fredgy and just sit down and just like slump in the chair with my arm just on the glyph like this.
You can't actually get it because it's too it's so your arm's kind of like up like this, like at an angle where it's like just enough to be uncomfortable.
If I like start like does it start falling or is it just like stuck in place?
It's kind of stuck. You jammed it in the wall pretty good. It's kind of stuck in place.
I let go of it.
As yes, this kind of gives you a side look and just goes, "You're a weird fucking kid. You know that, right?"
What happened?
All right, that's what I thought. Kind of clasps you on the back.
Ow, ow, ow.
I look toward Malin and I say, can Dinar hold his liquor too well, or?
Boy's got some hair on his chest. He'll be fine.
I mean, after one, he seems done.
That's how it starts, but there's a second wind that fighters like him have.
I doubt it.
I put 10 gold, he makes it through.
I put 10 gold, he doesn't?
Ah, there's my boy. Alright, 10 gold. The boy pukes.
Oh, wait, no, puking. I thought that 10 gold was if he was going to come back and start drinking again.
Oh, he'll be back. Okay. Yes. I turn around and I use message
On.
Dinar.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check to see how casual you can do this. It's got to try to like hide this from Haruki. Or I'd say sleight of hand or stealth, whichever you.
It's the same. 15.
15. Haruki, make a perception check.
My passive perception is 15, so... Let's see. Perception?
I'll keep it in mind.
17.
17. You notice as Malin kind of like turns the corner and like he kind of like stretches, but he kind of like one hand lingers over his, but too long.
I kind of slap him on the wrist.
Oh.
I don't know what it is that you do, but that doesn't seem very much fair.
I stretch sometimes, Haruki.
Yeah, okay.
Sylvarans, hello, my old friend.
Tell him what now?
Exactly.
Anyway, Malin, do you want another round?
Yes.
I proceed to like try and get the barmaid's attention.
Okay. It takes a while. You kind of have to like force your way off the one corner where the 3 barrels aren't set up.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Miss.
All right. 1 second. I'll see you there. You silver fox. Here, 1 second.
Ooh.
She like brings like what seems to be like a tray of like meat pies out to the dwarf that seems to continuously keep winning the arm wrestling competition. Comes over. All right, yes there, dearie. What could I do for a man like you? Kind of like puts her elbow on the table there on the bar scheme.
I'm flattered, but and then I try
Don't be modest, Haruki. Please, barmaid, this gentleman just rescued a bunch of children. From
Really?
Yes. My
You
friend
out
here
there?
only deserves the best.
No, hold on.
You were one of the fighters out there protecting the city.
I mean, we were the team that killed good old Nadar, but anyway, that's not what I called you over for. Could
Is that so?
do
guys
you
killed someone?
perchance have anything? And then I tried to.
She flicks a button from the top of her blouse.
Haruki kind of just starts staring off in the other direction, but still talking to her. But you wouldn't happen, and I try to describe sake to her. And ask if she has anything resembling, like, a rice wine or something like that.
Got rice wine right here.
I mean, or just ale, or whatever works.
I do have ale. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Is this for you?
Oh, yeah.
Gives you a wink. And, like, she, like, disappears behind the bar, through a door.
Malin, I would appreciate you not doing that.
Doing what?
Trying to set me up with the barmaid there.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I am married, so I would not appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That's news to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No. Thank you. And if she would kill you, and then me, and then everyone here, and then the world. So let's just not.
Maybe I should wish she was there for the last fight we were
Nope.
in.
Yep. She could have. Nadar. Not.
All right, so it took some finding to, but
Yeah.
Jesus
And-
Christ.
she pulls out this like very dusty bottle. It's about yay big. It's very very nicely made green glass, wrapped in what seems to be some sort of like reed encasing on the bottom. Oh, this here is it's an old vintage. It's an export brought over from Quavelos, over from Dameska, way over across the Rashik Empire. Don't know if it's really what you're looking for, but it's probably the most exotic thing I have.
How much for the bottle?
We'll call it 50 gold pieces for the saviors of the city.
Done.
All right. You pay 50 gold pieces.
Sad.
She hands it over to you. And, you're just drinking for one there, darling. Any glasses you're looking for?
Malin?
Yes.
You're-
Lord Haruki, you're so kind.
Sylvarin, would you care to drink?
At this point, the dwarf kind of shouts out, Dndnaturalfun, yeah! And Elvira kind of rolls her eyes and just goes, I'll be right back, and kind of just puts like 4 or 5 glasses in front of you and gives you a wink and walks away.
I kind of give Malin a side glare. I then pop the bottle and pour.
Okay. For any of those who drink, it is boozy. It is it's very clean and clear. For Malin and Sylvarin, it's you'd expect it to burn like vodka, but it has a very nice Haruki, it's a bit too harsh for your tastes in terms of like what you're used to for sake.
Mm-hmm.
But as you finish the sip, it's tough to focus on that over the overwhelming wave of nostalgia that the initial flavor and fragrance brings to your mind.
I mean,
It's not sake, but it's pretty damn close.
it's got its flaws, but it does remind me of home.
I raised my glass to Haruki. It's a home.
Ugh.
To home.
to home, and I hold my stomach.
Savarin sips it. You sip it very gingerly. I mean, it's nice. It's warming. It definitely seems as something that is better to be sipped than quaffed, as you were before. So as you sit there, it warms you up.
So, did you all have any other plans for tonight, or?
I think this is it. Just drinking.
Well, alrighty.
All right.
Did you have some plans?
Oh no, I just intended to entertain while I was here. So, that is what I shall do.
How about you, Sylvarin? You last we spoke, you said you were lost.
Yeah, lost in the grand scheme of things. Hold on one second. I need my notes.
Did you get what I sent you, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. I didn't know if that went through or not.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure I can. All right. Okay. Yeah, basically been living in this forest my whole life, and don't really know much about the outside world, but
You and me
basically-
both.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
So you don't know, you're not familiar with a lot of things going on right here, like this whole desire to make people sick.
Wait. Desire to make what?
It's a desire to make people sick with their weird drinks. Sorry, I say it under my breath. I don't want to offend anyone.
Haruki, I think he's speaking of the drinking game.
Wait. No. I mean, that wasn't the. No, I mean, I don't. You maybe just didn't sit well with
So you don't know words either.
I mean, I'm confused. What have you never drunk before?
No, I've drunk, but
Oh.
or drank,
Well-
but not something like this.
I mean, it wasn't
I've drinking.
terrible, but I mean, it was not good.
Okay, I can't have a conversation with you. I'm sorry. This kind of hurts my brain.
Well,
Your choppy words. Anyway,
I shall sober up, sir.
no, you.
Haruki says as he pours more of the green bottle into his glass.
His face starts to flush a little. So yes, you were saying Holmes.
Holmes. Well, where are you? Where are you from then?
Oh, I'm not from this world.
Not from this world.
Yes.
Can you elaborate? What do you mean by like this world?
Sorry. I was not born here. I was sent here.
Sent here from another world.
Precisely.
Okay. I'm
We're-
gonna take that at face value. Person from another world.
So, where is your home?
So my home is Meyerfall. It's a forest east of the Ustazi Sea.
I look toward Malin as if to confirm this.
Yeah, it's a place.
Malin, roll a history check.
History. CX.
You know the Ustazi Sea somewhere in Kurzfaust. That's about it.
Are you the knower of things?
I know some things.
It's about this time, by the way, Krenor. You are led back into the tavern by Anton. You've spent about the last hour and a half or so doing the best you can. expending your spell slots, healing where you can, and it's been a genuine help and a relief. You've managed to bring about 2 people back from the brink. Anton's never seen anything like it before, and he's extraordinarily grateful. And he offers to treat you to a drink, so he brings you back in, and you kind of wander in as Sylvarin and Haruki are in the middle of this conversation.
Oh, Savarin, don't look. Do not make eye contact.
Wait,
With
what? With Krenor?
the very-
Krenor, over here!
Wait, no. Finish that thought.
Krenor, come join us!
Well,
I found something resembling sake.
what's a sake?
It's the drink of my people. Enjoy. Come.
You're forming full sentences. What is this magic liquid?
It
I
makes
guess I'll,
everything better.
Try a bit of it.
I pour him a full.
Oh, I'm a little small, you know. I don't know if I... okay,
I have faith in you, Krenor.
So you're religious too.
your faith should be in... Oh,
Religious. I mean.
didn't see you there. Who's this?
Oh, Krenor. This is Sylvarin. He's a
Kinda
new
look
friend
at my feet.
who's not very good at drinking. because
Well, you are
he
looking at
already
your feet because
puked.
I'm real small. So, what you see, Sylvarin, is a very old... I forgot what type I am. An
You're a deep-
underground gnome.
You're a deep gnome.
I'm a deep gnome. Very dark skin. I got those wrinkles that people get when they smile a lot.
Smile lines.
And I got some serious bling on my necklace. It's real nice. And I will describe it if you'd like, because I really like describing things and talking a lot. But in
Please?
any case,
Nafjor, are you gonna take? I mean,
Please?
Krenor, are you gonna take the shot?
I was just...
Take the
Dylan.
shot.
The sake. Nayland,
the
you do another one
shot.
too.
Okay.
Everyone
And I
together.
Oh boy.
I start
love-
banging
I
on
don't-
the table, chanting, "Take the shot!"
Kanpai.
Alright, I do a sippy.
And describe your bling after, please. I'm
Or
curious to know
during.
more about this bling.
Kunor, it's very nice. It's definitely meant to be sipped, not shot. So overall, you get the much more pleasurable experience out of this than anybody else. For the rest of you, that burn that you weren't finding before, shooting it like that, definitely comes up.
Well, that was most definitely a pleasant experience.
So
But-
Sylvarin was telling us about his home.
Wait, no, I wanted to hear about the bling.
Oh, Krenor, your bling.
Please.
Shit. Wait.
Is this
It's been
written
a
down
year.
somewhere?
It's fine. It's been almost a year. It's fine.
Fuck.
Where's my bling description?
This is very steepled with meaning, and I believe it's It's got 5 jewels in it, and they're very shiny. And God, I'm so tired. Something about Pelor here, please. I am a disciple of Pelor, and he's the Lord of Light, and
You mean she, right?
Sorry, the Lord of Light?
the Lord of Light himself. Yes.
Lord of Light, okay.
And
Krenor?
Just looking around.
Sylvarin, make a religion check.
Religion check. Let us see. What is my religion score?
skirt.
23. Okay. Pelor is the god of the sun, of light and of life. He commonly referred to as the Dawn Father. He's one of the prime gods. Stood beside Tyr and the other prime gods during the defense of the material plane during the Sealing Wars. And it was he that, during the final battle, struck down Thrasadun, the Chaining Oblivion, after Thrasadun had cut the hand from Tyr in a cataclysmic during the cataclysmic battle. Excuse me. He is associated first and foremost, again, with life, is associated with spring and the planting of crops for future harvest, and is oftentimes prayed to by farmers and other members of the agricultural community in hopes of providing bountiful harvest to crops as they germinate, seed, and grow.
Wow. I mean, I knew all that, of course. But wow. Oh, yeah. So, what's this guy's deal?
He's very present when you don't need him to be.
I mean, he also just died and came back to life, so there's that.
Okay. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy, he died before? The
Yes.
same? Okay. I've heard of such things.
I haven't.
Well, of course you haven't. You're not from this world.
Well, you're right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, why is he sleeping, though?
He's old.
Okay. Well, we should inspire him with our own energy. Don't you think?
Krenor, wake up.
Ah!
Come, hey, there he is. So how was
I
the
make
drink?
a shower. I make a shower of sparks in his face with
Oh.
prestige.
Oh, why? Hello, Haruki.
Mhm.
That was a delightful drink, and it doesn't really remind me of anything specifically, but I just thought that you should know that I appreciate it, and I will likely pay you in kind with a drink from the deep. I need to go to sleep. Did we ever go and get a room?
We have a table.
A table?
And I poured over to where Dinar and Ezyaz are.
Ezyaz is at this point like she's about 4 mugs of ale around her, just kind of sitting there. Reginald is leaned up, passed out against the side. His staff is kind of like leaning in, like against his head, and is ever so slowly falling down.
I don't know who that is.
Dinar is right. So Krenor, you see a very old human passed out to the side. Dinar is kind of like slumped up against the table, like one hand, like kind of like a child gripping a toy he doesn't want to lose when he falls asleep. Is like his hand like keeps sliding down the haft of this comedically oversized glaive, but then like as soon as like it like would fall off again, and like reaches up and grabs it again.
Can I just go up to Dona, and I like to just, like a cat, just kind of go up and, just like do a little bit of some kneading and just fall asleep there, just lie there.
Make a dexterity check. We're making rolls for catnapping.
Is this on my lap or on my shoulder?
Yes.
Dinar, make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh boy, I am
that's easy.
old with a -2. That's
Okay. Perception?
Mm-hmm.
That's a -1. 4.
Okay. You kind of. Krenor, you curl up in a wonderful, albeit very uncomfortable, against both your armor and his armor, as you are both 2 plate mail wielding.
I just slide off onto the table.
It's a horrible grating sound as your rather nice put together plate mail slides against his very rusty and very not well kept plate mail.
That's how I found it. It was on a dead body.
Kind of.
Oh.
Dinar, you wake up for a second.
Light be with you. Good night.
Alright. Ezyaz, at this point, her head, like, you notice, like, she's standing there, like, her eyes are closed. She just has one hand propped up on the table like this, the other hand like clutched like with a death grip around her mug of ale. The rest of you, what do you wish to go to bed? Do you wish to continue to drink?
What are you thinking, Haruki?
I could stay up or go to bed. Either works.
Guess we're staying up then.
Another round.
Alrighty.
Dutch.
All right, I'll say for the next couple rounds, it'll cost you guys a gold piece.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Unless you feel like springing for more of like the expensive stuff that's being tapped for the drinking games. Those have kind of died down at this point. The one dwarf who keeps on winning the arm wrestling is now like slumped half against the barrel, half against the bar stool, and it's just like his hand is kind of like stuck in a position, and he's like,
Jesus.
The other drinking team is dispersed, and the two alliteration altercationists have disappeared into the crowds. So if you wish to sample some of those, you can, or however, if you just want to keep pulling some ale in, you can. Haruki, you've got about half a bottle left, so.
Aha.
I hold my cup out expectantly.
I fill it up.
Hey.
Haruki, you got a quarter bottle left.
Yay.
To health, wealth, and happiness.
To not being dead.
And not being dead again. And then down the shop.
Some of us, not even for the first time.
Hey.
Where did Spencer go?
I'm right here.
You're not in game.
Oh no, I'm using it on my iPad, and I'm.
By the way, you saw a white gem with 6 metallic knots that hold it in place.
Metallic nuts?
Knots.
Matt?
Azia still has that weird symbol that none of you guys have taken a chance to look at.
What symbol?
What is yours?
Yeah, I didn't notice an amulet in my pocket.
I died.
All right. You guys all spend the rest of the night drinking, mostly between Haruki and Malin. Savon, unless there's anything else you wish to ask the party before everyone retires.
I would have clicked my necklace or ear.
Okay. Kenora is out. Sylvarin, is there anything you wish to party before you head to bed?
The only thing I'll say is, well, it's been interesting getting to know you guys. I hope you don't mind if I stick around and maybe you tell me a little bit more about yourselves and your bling.
Of course not.
That's quite weird, but okay.
Well, I don't know what to say. Weird is okay, I guess.
Very progressive. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Did you change the emote to milk? How did you do that? Oh, never mind. It's sake, right? Alright, so you all head to bed, varying states of consciousness take you all. It's a hard sleep, and a well-deserved and a long sleep. Most of you sleep through the night. At one point, Haruki, you swear you feel peaceful calm of rushing water. As you have kind of stir and about, and the playful babbling of a brook seems to lull you back to a sweet sense of unconsciousness. Dinar. You're in the cave. Before you, the amorphous black figure you feared for so long. Laughing as a hot, wet liquid splashes across your face. You look to the side, and you see your mentor, smiling as his lifeblood sprays across your face. That hollow, awful laughter echoes throughout the cave, burning its way into your ears. And a voice that you didn't hear the first time you were there pushes its way into your mind. Soon, my little scaling. So soon. Blackness. You awake with a start, dripping, drenched with sweat. Cranor kind of sort of slumped off, half embedded in the wall itself, kind of pushed off to the side. Your armor and your clothes beneath are drenched with sweat.
I look around to the inn. Are people basically asleep?
Pretty much everyone at this point is either not moving or in the process of laying down. Elvira is nowhere to be seen. The embers have barely crested upon, or barely kind of glowing in the side hearth. It's some ungodly hour of the night.
Is there a path to get to the doorway without, like, hitting every single person?
If you take your time, yeah.
Okay. Can I, since I've rested and I'm not stupid sleepy anymore, can I take the glaive and just take my time and just step towards the door? Because I want to get outside where it's cold.
Yeah. And you take the glaive with you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you walk outside and you go outside. The air is cold but refreshing and immediately brings clarity to your senses. You are you kind of blink for a moment, and as you begin to blink, trying to force the image of what you saw out of your head, you swear for a second you see the Yidel tree appear before you. And you blink again and it's gone.
I like right in front of me?
About 20 feet in front of you.
Okay. I walk to where I think I saw it.
Mhm.
I close my eyes, whether or not I see anything, and I just nod.
The wind begins to blow in a sudden easterly motion. Very, very intense for about 5 seconds.
Wait, so it's going east?
The wind is blowing east.
But I thought Okay, I might just be imagining the map wrong.
You came from the east.
Okay, sorry, I'm for some reason imagining it as more west. Okay. Yeah, I nod.
Andor is very central, and then where you're from is much east towards.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was way past Andor. Okay. Yeah, I don't say anything. I just nod again with the same determination, and I'll go sit against the wall of the inn.
Okay.
Because I still want to be outside because it is no. Is there actually a tree anywhere nearby?
Look around.
Just within walking distance, just...
You walk for a bit. You probably walk for about 5 minutes or so before you find a tree that's not been broken or hacked.
Yeah.
It's a small tree. It's a young tree. It seems to have been overlooked. It's kind of like not the healthiest tree you've ever seen. It's kind of growing off to the side and like kind of limping off to the side, but it's alive and it's there.
Okay. I'm actually gonna sit against that. I'm just gonna put the glaive like down, resting on the floor, and I'm just gonna sit against the tree and go to sleep that way.
Okay. The morning comes. Rest of you, all of you, awaken to a nice, relaxing sound of many, many hungover people groaning and trying to push their way up. It's very, very late. It's probably 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. You all have slept a deep and long sleep, and as you rouse yourself, Silvarin, you amongst a bunch of people that you have never met before, still, and Dinar is nowhere to be found.
I press my earring, turn it back on. Oh. The elven one's still here.
Yeah. Did you expect me to leave so soon?
Well, I didn't really have rightfully any ideas. I'm curious. Now that I'm, well, still tired, but you know, death does that to you. I'm curious about you. What brings you here? You're different from the rest of the people here.
You promise if I tell you, you won't fall asleep again?
Well, it's a fresh, you know, it's the early bird special. I'll be awake.
Then, sure, I'll tell you, only because you were when it first came up. But, basically, I'm from, people that live in the forest, Mirefall, and I don't know much of the outside world, so I've kind of made my way out to see other cultures and learn a little bit more about the world, and you know, maybe expand on the things I do know.
Ah, must have been hard leaving everyone you love behind.
I mean, you could say that, but I know I'll be back eventually, so maybe I don't see it as sad.
You're something of an adventurer, you might say.
Not traditionally, but I guess I would classify as an adventurer now.
Well, we've got a disparate band here as well of the adventuring type, you might say.
It seems like it, but it also seems like not everyone here knows each other as well either.
Well, sometimes you don't get to choose the company, it just kind of finds you, doesn't it?
I kind of grin.
That's kind of prophetic.
Who is your god, if I may be so bold?
Who is my god? Breezy, we haven't really discussed this in detail.
I'll say this: if based on what you are, if you were a religious man, the most obvious. Well, let's hop into another chat real quick. Discuss that.
I'll follow you third.
Third.
John,
guys,
does help
we
at
kill
all?
everyone right now.
Whoa, that fucking echo.
Guys, we do it now. Kill the party.
Yep, alright, let's do it.
John, did I help at all, by the way?
Huh?
Did I help at all?
I'm very confused.
With the spells, did I help at all?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna bring something up, you have to explain it to everybody. But okay.
Did you guys have sex on the beach?
Uh-huh.
Hey.
I didn't read it yet.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that was a curveball from Breezy for me.
Hey.
Uh-huh. That was a curveball, actually.
Nice nightmares there, kid. I had dreams.
Yeah, do you remember what my last dream was?
No.
I was just I was lying in the hay and I was comfy.
Oh.
That was the night that everyone else had a dream of gods.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Except Malin.
No, I thought Malin had... Oh, no, he had his actual, like, god talking that... Oh, no, you're right, except for Malin.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Like, well, if gods won't help me, maybe devils will. And
Yeah,
then
so it's really your fault.
Edgelord 3000.
Whoa, whoa.
Really,
Randy,
Haruki's calling me an edgelord?
Wait, what?
Randy, I don't got no god.
That's really... I don't know if that's, like, unique in this world, but yeah.
What, edgelords
So
or having no god?
So it's like a... Yeah, I don't know. But I feel like a constant theme with your characters is, like, a black mass of something always talks to you in your sleep.
Jeez.
Well,
No.
specifically, one didn't have a face there.
Did this one have a face?
Wait,
This
are we
one's
talking
got
about-
a face.
Oh, we're talking about Gil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gil,
yeah, no, this one has a face. This one very much has a face. Don't worry, I know what this thing is. This is not Oswald. I don't need to die to see this thing. Oh, wait, I did die.
Awkward.
Twice.
Oh.
Huh, well.
Uh-huh. You know.
Some things never change, I guess.
Yeah, you know.
So I feel like this table here on the map is having a pie eating contest.
So, guys.
Okay, so this is either Breezy telling me to go home. Never mind.
Hey, we're back.
Hello.
We're back. I subscribe to the Wild Mother. Are you familiar?
Those of
sorry.
Those of you who are proficient with religion may roll a check if you wish.
So, I didn't hear what you said.
I said I subscribe to the Wild Mother.
Oh.
Point of view.
20.
She's known as the Wandering Wildling. She is unique amongst the pantheon of Kirinthenia in that she arrived, as opposed to many of the other gods who kind of sort of are both a cosmic need of being as well as just kind of worship, like power through worship. Melora came to Kirinthenia after the Sealing Wars were complete and chose to take over the domain of nature and the Tempest. She is very widely... It is widely believed that her most fervent place of worship and residence is the massive forest known as the Tilk Wilderness, which takes up majority of the northeastern section of Kurzfaust.
Ah, the Wild Mother. She's not bad. She's not bad.
She's known as a neutral good?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
That's a funny way of
Sometimes, I
talking
mean...
about someone's god.
Well, I may be a bit rough around the edges. Just apologize if I didn't mean no insult to you, of course.
Well, I won't take offense. On this occasion.
There'll be many more occasions to take offense to my antics, don't you worry.
What are you saying about us? Are you saying we're gonna be good friends?
I think he's saying he might be
Well-
a little offensive at some points.
I would never say such a thing.
Wait, hold on. Where's Dinar?
What do you mean? He was just here, wasn't he?
Dinar?
Jason.
Jason.
Excuse me, barkeep?
Elvira is nowhere to be found.
I'll go upstairs if they're an upstairs area.
There is.
Okay, I'll take some old man steps up there. Not ADA compliant steps, but I'll just do it anyway.
Okay, you get up there. There's it's mainly a bunch of closed doors and a short hallway.
Alright. I'm not gonna disturb these fine residents. I go back down. Here, just one stiff step at a time. Actually, I get a smile, and then I do the following while I'm still up there. I will cast Thaumaturgy! Don't know!
God damn. I just,
don't know what's going on anymore.
I imagine him getting all the way downstairs really quietly and being like, "Oh wait," and just
Immediately,
screams.
immediately, everyone on the oh my god! About 4 or 5 people just fall off of their bar stools onto the ground, just kind of like reaching and grabbing for things. You hear at least several glasses ting, 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 like, being knocked over as people. You're upstairs as you hear from, and you guys hear from the roof, kind of, and people like falling out of beds. Just
Is John? Please tell me you went like first.
No, I just did
Oh.
exactly that scene where he just walks out and says, "I declare bankruptcy!" Just like that.
Dinar, you focusing on your task, you hear the faintest bear.
I don't know what it means. I'm gonna continue.
Sylvarin, I know we just met you and all, but you think you might,
This
you
is
know,
crazy.
help us find our friend?
Where do you think they are?
No clue, but probably somewhere in the town. So,
Somewhere in this town?
yes.
And then I cast Thaumaturgy and I slam all the windows that are open.
Fuck.
Haruki, you go to push the door open as you go, and all of a sudden, boom, it slams open into out of your reach.
I didn't mean to do that.
You are very powerful, Haruki.
Okay.
Do they have doors in your planet that you came
Well,
from?
of course. Why would they not? We need to find Dinar, and I just kind of start sprinting in a random direction out.
Okay.
Can you do the anime run with your hands behind your back?
Nope, that's not how samurai run.
Yeah, they run.
If I was a ninja, sure, but no.
It's not too far. Dinar has not made any intention of hiding himself. But you all wander for about a very, very nervous at random points, kind of screaming out his name. And eventually, Sylvarin actually is the first person to notice where he is. As you see this bronze scale dragonborn in very, very not well kept plate mail armor is kind of sitting up hunched against a young but very sickly looking tree. And he's hunched over, seems to be scratching or doing something.
Oh. Is this you're trying to tell me?
That's what you notice, Sylvarin.
Gotcha. Wait, so what did you just scream?
Before?
Yeah, I'm like lost in that moment.
Oh, I screamed Donar.
Just Dinar,
Yeah.
the person who's here with us right now.
You just found.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not there. It's you.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
This person we've seemingly lost, you found.
You guys are traveling in like a loose group, so you guys are all within like eyesight of each other.
Okay.
But like you because of your high passive perception, were the first person to.
I'm just old and slow, so it's taking me a while.
Okay, am I... Do I, like, understand with, like, perfect clarity that this is the person who's missing?
I mean, you recognize through the context before of the slight conversations you guys had, and the fact that this is a familiar brief conversation with before, you can put it together.
Okay. Well,
Also,
then-
Blim's here now.
Hey!
Nothing.
Don't feel the
big
need to like
happened.
force ready it or anything. I'm happy to just hang out. But hi.
Donar.
Well, you haven't noticed this yet, Krenor. This is just Silvarin that has seen Dinar over there.
Yeah, well, can I stop and say, hey, guys, isn't that your buddy?
There you go.
Is that your guy?
Dinar?
What? Hold on. I need to finish. I'm almost done.
Well, thanks, Sylvarn. That was actually way to go.
Cool, so that was easy.
Hey.
Are you doing anything else aside from looking for your friend?
Donar. What are you doing out here?
I need to finish this.
What are you finished?
Do you look over my shoulder?
I look under your shoulder.
I was about to ask. So you know how we drew on my great shield that one time a really shitty tree that ended up being a poop stain?
Yes, that's what I said in the chat earlier.
On my normal shield, since my great shield is damaged, I've been drawing, and you can see my eyes are like concentrating, my tongue sticking out. Like,
Oh, boy.
I'm drawing a much better looking tree, hopefully.
Wait, Donar. You didn't even wait for me. Let me help you out with this.
No,
Come on.
Krenor, I have to do this.
Oh, it's one of those things, huh?
And
Can you-
I'll finish
All
up
right.
whenever Krenor's done.
And from nowhere in particular, you hear a voice say, "You could use guidance."
I've been doing this for like 2 hours, and it's like a stick figure tree.
But it is, but it's with the time and meticulousness that this, which is somewhat uncharacteristic of him, it is not a bad representation. And as he shows it to you all, Silvarin, you can see there is some not overt, but very, very subtle implication of the symbol of Malora. However, more so in the fact that it is the shape of the tree. It is not an overt devote symbol to Malora itself.
Wait, to Malor?
The tree symbol that he is finished etching into the field. You can see that there is some slight similarities between that and the symbolism that is used with the depiction of Malora, but it's almost like it's like he at one point, from your perspective, somebody saw that, thought it looked cool, and then did an interpretation of it. It's not like he drew an exact replica of the religious iconography of Malora on the shield.
So are you saying I should be offended by this? Sorry.
No. I'm saying all it was just supposed to be like an interesting note of like, oh, huh, that's kind of similar to something I recognize.
Okay, cool. I'm set here.
Gotcha.
There's no ill intention for any resemblance you see.
He did not draw a middle finger and say "bad religion" with a cross sign through it or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, now you're putting words in my mouth. But...
Now, there's anything wrong with bad religion. That's a phenomenal band.
Blim, stop being chaotic.
Um, so you all now look down as Dinar has finished this rather well done description of a tree embossing on his shield.
What's it mean?
It means I need to go home.
You... Record scratch.
You're
Wait,
probably wondering.
what do you mean you need to go home?
Meaning, I just have a feeling that if I don't, something bad's gonna happen.
Huh.
Now, you are all free to join. We won't have any buildings as big as this one, and I point to any building that's around me.
And they're mostly destroyed, so maybe.
Yeah, I know it's not that big,
Damn.
but
Where is home, Dona?
east, pretty far.
Krenor is sad. Inside. East. How far east?
I came to Andor, to Hearthhavel, it took me like, what, a month and a half, 2 months? If we go straight from here, I don't know, like a month and a half.
Huh.
Oh.
I mean, if you know of any faster way to go east, I'll do it, but maybe we can cut that down now that I can actually, get a deer or an elk, but...
What made you say that something may be amiss at home?
It's just a very strong feeling.
Mm,
I think it's time to finish what I couldn't start.
that's very mysterious.
Huh. Well, if I can help a friend return home.
Oh, I'm
I
not
do
saying
what I
I
can.
need to stay there. I know I need to go.
Oh, well, I meant either way. Semantics.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I get it. That said, I think it'll be okay if you guys are okay with it. If you have stuff to do in town, I just want to spend 8 hours helping out the town, and then I think I want to head out of here.
Does that sound amenable to everyone?
Wait.
Breathe.
It's about this time that you hear the resolute clanking of familiar set of half plate.
Cling, clang.
As the determined steps of Rethanir ring in your ears, as he hops into another chat as we quickly go over some things.
Hey!
You know what's great?
Me?
Me?
What?
You?
Telling people my backstory and no one remembers it, so I could be mysterious again.
I mean, I haven't heard this before, so...
No, you did.
Everyone's mysterious.
No?
I haven't.
Yeah, it was during the last arc.
No, I don't remember that.
My character wasn't in the last arc.
Huh, that's true. No, no, this would have been right after Krenor died.
But was your character in the last Jedi?
Wait, what? No, I don't think you... What did you say?
No, I did.
Well,
I did.
Okay, we'll do a quick recap.
Shit went down. I almost died. Shit happened.
Oh, well, yeah, because then you said that we would be going after Nadar, right? And Nadar was one of the bad guys?
Oh, no, I
Or
meant
no?
before that. No.
Wait, I'm confused now. So,
No, it's
did
fine. I want to
Haruki
be
know
mysterious.
about this or no?
I don't remember. I want to be mysterious. It's fine.
Okay, so I'm assuming Haruki doesn't know about this then.
Sure.
Uncle Haruki, you're back.
What? Mom?
Wait, what do we have left to do in town?
Uncle Goro? Nothing.
Get reward? Is that basically
You're
it?
muted, Rethy.
We have to return
No.
to... We have to return
Rethy's
to
not
which
muted.
we call it. He's in a different channel.
Yeah.
We have to...
I'm an idiot.
You are. We have to return to Ondor for a reward for saving Frostfollow.
Okay, you guys are just making this shit up now.
No, I mean,
I'm just fucking with you.
I mean, Haruki doesn't know that, but that was what you guys know. Because
Okay, well,
I don't know where you guys came from. You picked me up
Dinar
before.
has more important things to do right now.
You guys picked me up in Trust Tallow,
Yeah, that's true.
not Frost Follow.
Yep, we're in Frost Follow right now.
Yes, and you got me at Trust Tallow.
Correct.
The 2 T's and the 2 F's.
Titty fallow.
Wait, what?
What?
I feel like that would be a much better town.
I'm your big titty cleric, remember?
You're not my big titty cleric.
You're a leader.
It's the wrong campaign.
Uh-oh.
You're not a leader.
Forge is my big titty cleric.
Oof. Oh, yeah.
Or just everyone's big titty.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Goth girl.
Oh,
Oh, Spencer doesn't know anything about Dinar.
no.
I don't think...
Spencer knows nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah, come on. What do you think I am? A guy who knows something?
No, that's fair.
Take it back.
What? Take what back?
It.
Oh, God.
Did I win the campaign yet?
Yep, that was it.
I'm sorry, you're not the fucking protagonist in this one.
How about you S my F and D?
Whoa.
That was a lot of letters to follow, okay?
Jesus Christ. Hold on, are we solving for X?
Can you speak in words?
Zed.
What?
Yeah, SMD MF
Wow!
GFY
What?
IGAF.
Hold on, I don't know.
Fuck
If
you.
Wow!
FM FM
Hold on.
GFY B S LB
LB.
What are we saying?
Little buddy!
Oh
Oh Oh
M.
G?
God.
I'm gonna guess.
YEMND.
Is Breezy on the phone with someone?
No, he's on the phone with Blim.
Oh, weird. I don't like that.
What do you mean weird?
They're plotting how to kill us. Both DMs are in another fucking chat. I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm okay with it.
These guys
Where are we on the map?
We are not on the map.
What?
We're not on the map. We're
No,
at
no,
a
no.
tree.
The world map.
I was like, what the fuck?
We are, if I'm not mistaken, like mid-east-ish?
We're in the Middle East?
This isn't the Clarior. Okay, buddy.
John, let me check the Shidoria.
Blim told me the Clarior has Indian accents, by the way, so prepare for that.
Indian accents.
That's implying we're going to Nuclear.
Oh, that's so funny. I know the only reason why he said that is off after your Indian rendition at karaoke.
Actually?
I wait for that.
Oh, really? Oh, never mind. Damn.
Damn,
Okay,
Discord is sucking right now.
You're sucking right now.
John, are you looking at the map?
Yeah.
So do you see the mountains that say Kirinthenia on top of them?
Dude, you are so laggy. Is it just me?
No.
We're on the robot.
Wait, am I laggy for other people?
No, you're good.
Everybody is.
No, everybody,
No, I think
I'm
it's
good. Gil's
Yeah, I think
good.
it's just
I
John.
think it's just you, bud.
John.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
You're being deleted from the Matrix. Oh, he dead.
Yeah.
He
Who's
actually.
dead? Oh, he is dead.
Yeah, he actually died.
What the fuck?
Holy shit!
Where'd he go? Where'd that motherfucker go?
I don't
Wow.
feel safe anymore, guys.
Who
I mean,
died?
Listen,
John-
you're
John
with me.
died.
You should actually feel safe.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
It's okay. You're resistant to spells.
Oh, am I?
Is he?
When you're within 10 feet of me, yes.
Damn, fuck, stay next to me, boy.
Listen, I'm telling you, Paladin, best friend.
Well, fucking stay next to me. I mean,
Yeah,
how hard is it to
I
keep
mean-
up with an old man?
So, Ralphie, my
You're very
orders,
spry.
if I'm not mistaken, within 10 feet of me, you get +4 to saving throws, you have resistance to spells, and at level 10, you are immune to frighten.
Oh shit.
Well, we're not level 10, so.
Damn.
Yeah, that's true.
Then
Yeah, otherwise the last
you
fight would
literally-
have been so much easier.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. You can get on my back, and then I can run us around.
You mean you mean you're gonna get on my back?
No. You don't have the 40 feet movement speed. I do.
Yeah, but I'm stronger than you.
Yeah, that's fine, but I
I'm
also
tired of you
can run
picking
faster.
people up.
I mean, I can't. I mean, actually, Rook
is
is
that
kind of
John?
strong. He's just not super
Hey.
strong.
There's John.
John,
Yeah.
can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hey, John, can you SMD?
Yo, you're
Do you
quieting
see-
him, my guy.
John, do you see the mountain?
Oh god.
Do you see the mountain next to Jolt? Is that Jolt? Jolt
see-
Fire underneath Eridenzia?
I see Eridenzia.
Okay, so you see Ondor right underneath that.
I see a Andor. Yeah.
Indoor.
So we are southeast of that.
I see Stad Vraki. I
No,
see
we're not that far.
Dahlia. Okay.
Yeah, we're not that far. We only
see-
went for about a week.
Vimestria.
Again, we're more southeast.
In the forest along the river. Where?
I would say, I mean, obviously we would have to talk to Breezy, but I'm gonna estimate, because it's been a year since we've done this, or two. Has it been 2 years?
I don't
or a year.
think so.
I would estimate we're about at the right edge of the mountains. Do you see like
Yeah.
southeast of it how there's like a little
Yep.
edge of them? I would guess we're either there or by the river to the east of that, but I really don't know.
Where are you telling us you want to go?
Honestly, I need to reread the messages with Breezy because I don't remember. But east, very far east.
Let's go to the place Krenor wants to go.
Yeah.
Krenor wants to go thousands of miles to a different continent.
Yep.
By the way, does everyone have access to the map?
It's in the Obsidian portal
Yeah,
thing,
it is.
right?
It
Okay.
I don't
is.
think I've been to his Obsidian role.
Can we invite him? I don't know how this works.
I think Breezy has to,
That's fine.
but
Pretty sure he's been invited.
Randy, just a heads up. Can
Yes.
you update on D&D Beyond? Can you update your portrait?
okay.
Just
Oh, you're
attach,
not-
attach.
you're
Yeah, not his actual, but on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Just upload your thing there. And
Does anyone know
I
how I change pictures? And
in Roll20,
yeah,
you have to go out of this screen. You have to like not be in the game. Go to your profile settings, and then there should be like a picture icon to upload to. And you're gonna have to do that like every time you want to switch back and forth.
Damn.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna play the two campaigns that often. So
No,
that's-
you're right. But
You know who you miss, Spencer? You miss fucking Heckness. Heck.
What?
You miss the character Heckness.
Wait, who the fuck is
Heckness.
Heckness?
The second skilled chain speaker.
What? His name was actually Heckness?
Yeah.
What's up, bitches?
Oh my fucking god! Holy
Jesus.
shit!
Hey, hey, Breezy.
Red is in the house, motherfuckers. I'm sorry, what?
Wow, jeez.
Hi, hello.
Hi. So we were looking at the map. We just want to remember, where are we right now?
So, if we go to the map, do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, let's see how off I was on my guess.
I'll get off on it.
Oh,
So the map is, remember, the map is very big.
Wow.
So, if Ondor
60-mile hexes, everybody.
Heck.
is here,
A Andor.
right there, you guys are about here.
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
It's exactly what I said.
For reference, Dinar.
Yeah.
Your home is about here.
Okay.
Months? 16 mile hexes?
6-0.
yeah.
It took us.
Walk back on that there, bud. Yeah, months.
Fuck, little buddy.
What did it take us? It took us a week or 2 weeks to get to
Her bar.
It took about a little less than 14 days to get
14
from
days. Okay.
Ondor, and that was
Ondor,
on and that was half on horseback, half on.
So
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the distance from her to Thar is like fucking.
It's gonna take us a
60.
fucking month.
Yeah,
Jeez,
that's what I said.
I'm kidding. Cornuri said.
And we're gonna pass north of Strahd's Tower.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Do we go back and retrieve our reward in Ondor?
I mean, that's my vote.
Well, we all know that your vote is the greedy vote.
You guys can do that. I have stuff that I want to do.
We really have to help Dona in this situation here.
By the way, Breezy,
Hi.
the 8 hours that I was talking about before I want to leave, and you tell me if I can do this. I'm going to spend whenever I have 8 hours to do, so not like right now. I want to spend to cast plant growth
Okay.
to help the town out a little
yeah.
bit.
Keep that in mind.
Oh, Rethi, I was about to go run and grab you.
Ah, well, clearly there's no need of that now.
The world works in mysterious ways.
It truly does.
Come here. I want to show you something I can do now.
I approach with a skeptical eyebrow raised.
And I would like to cast Greater Restoration on you.
Consuming the material component cost?
Oh shit! I don't have that.
Because I can also cast Greater Restoration, but
Fuck! Wow. This is awkward.
But the cost.
Is there a young boy around?
Would you like to cast Lesser Restoration?
I would like to take that all back a little bit.
Alright, we'll pretend that didn't happen.
Hey, Rethi!
Chronoa.
Looking rather mild as usual.
Okay.
A fitting response. So, did you and your God of Life and Death have a discussion about the bringing back of an esteemed life such as my own? I'm very
AKA
curious what he
life and
said.
death.
We did not. Instead, he offered me a warning about this. Kind of glanced down at light drinker. I know that it has been useful, but the blade is evil. And I am worried that it can no longer be trusted, and that I cannot be trusted with it.
When you stabbed me in the throat, that wasn't proof enough.
You too are questionable at best. It is a useful instrument of justice, but a dangerous one, and perhaps a liability.
Hey, Rethi?
And I'm like looking surprised, and well, it's a very measured response. And well, I have a new trick up my sleeve, but it does require some material components. I could perhaps remove this accursed item from you.
Yes, Dinar.
Do you want to get rid of it?
It might be wise.
I'm going to walk
Although-
over.
How exactly we dispose of it should be considered.
I just mean, do you just want to not have to wield it?
I could probably stand to part with it.
Okay. I have 2 spell slots, so I can do this. I'm going to walk over and cast Remove Curse.
Well, fine.
Is thaumaturgy still active?
It says if it's a cursed magic item, the curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement.
I cast guidance on you before you do that.
Okay.
And I'm just like, wait a second, what? Who? What? We're doing
Dinar,
this now?
I'm going to ask you to make a wisdom check, please, or a spell casting ability check, please.
Oh, that's a lot better.
I cast guidance on him.
Spellcasting ability check
Yes, please.
with a 4 or no?
It's an ability check, so you can put the 4 on. You can add
Okay,
the
so it's a
D4, not a 4, a D4.
Yeah. 17, 1, 4, 22.
Woo!
2. Okay.
Get it.
Rethanir, you feel a grinding sensation in the back of your skull. And there's a moment where your right hand instinctually, without conscious thought, snaps and grips the hilt of the sword. And you, in your mind, freak the fuck out because you did not think that. You did not will that. The sword slowly draws itself out of the sheath. And you hear a voice in your head. You pledged to me. You just give me what I need. Before he can finish the sentence, Nar reaches over, grabs your wrist, and wrenches it away, and the sword ting 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 bounces across the cobblestone there. It just lays there.
Do I feel any particular desire to pick it back up?
Nope.
I unstrap the sheath, hold it out to Dinar.
I'll take it.
Is everything okay?
Well, that was easy.
I think that it is better now.
Well, we also have a new problem. We can't just leave that sword there.
I'm gonna
I
walk.
expect Dinar to take stewardship of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over, put the sword in the sheath, and can we put it in the bag?
Okay. As you go and touch it, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Ah,
I don't know what else you expected.
23.
Okay.
You get the D4.
You gotta say it before he rolled.
Well, he had guidance the whole time.
But I thought once he uses it,
Guidance
it
doesn't
goes
apply to saves anyway, so...
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Get fucked.
Either way, 23.
23. Okay. You grab the sword, and with the intent to put it to the sheath, and you freeze. Your entire body freezes up. And you will yourself to push the sword into the scabbard enough. And you hear a voice in your head go, "You denied me once. You dare do it a second time." You are stunned for a round.
Can I, like, cow tip him?
Dinar?
I attempt to cow tip.
Make an athletics check.
You asshole.
I'm sorry, Dragonborn tip.
There you go.
Counters.
That would be a... Oh, I have +1 to athletics. 16.
16. You push Dinar over. He's stunned. He automatically fails.
I go to
Flag.
catch him.
Okay, you catch him. Dinar, make another charisma saving throw.
Charisma save. Ah, shit. 16.
Okay. The voice creeps into your mind again. You dare to think you, a young, insignificant pustule of flesh, can push me to bend to you, will, whenever you see fit. I will dine on all of the flesh that you have. I need you to roll an attack against Rethanir.
Rethy, watch out! Probably hits. It's a natural 16.
Plus,
And my shield is probably not.
I have no idea what's plus for that sword.
plus your strength, and I'm gonna give it the +2 because it's pissed.
Then 21, 23, plus proficiency of 4.
Yeah, that
so
hits.
32. Or no, 23.
32.
I added my strength one too many
You
times.
cut his head off.
Oh no!
What's your strength modifier?
5.
5? Okay.
Motherfuck.
Rethania, you suffer 8 points of slashing damage as
Okay.
Dinar, almost as it's like rocky and unnatural, just swings the sword and it jams itself into a piece between the two parts of your armor.
Whoa.
I'm gonna try to just bring my arm down on his hand and try to break his grip on the weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna need contesting, or I'm gonna need I'm gonna say contesting athletic checks from both of you guys.
Shit.
Can I cast guidance on Rethi, or is there no count?
No, I'll say you have the opportunity.
Sorry,
as
Blim.
I have a hand on each of them, and
Actually-
I'll look at them and be like, and then I cast on Rethi.
Actually, instead of that, I'm gonna start bringing my arm down and be like, wait, I have this prepared. Can I cast Calm Emotions on Dinar instead?
I have that too.
To try to suppress the hostile
Yes.
effect of the sword.
Yes, you can.
So I can... Because
Okay.
I know what's making him do this, so...
I just wanna look to
Dinar
see
needs
what-
to make a charisma save, or the sword, depending
I
on
hope the sword.
how you want to roll this.
I really hope
well, are you targeting Dinar? Or are you targeting the sword?
I'm specifically targeting the effect that I know the sword is producing. so-
Okay, well then it will be the sword that has to make the
Oh,
saving
thank
throw.
God.
Okay.
It's a charisma, you said.
Charisma, yeah.
It is wise.
Really, I should have done that before he went to pick it up, but oops.
Let me just bring up the stats of the sword real quick.
What's that?
Wait, why does
Listen.
this sword have stats?
The sword has stats.
It's a sentient weapon.
Does it have hit points?
You don't know.
Can we just play hot potato with it?
Oh,
Yeah.
it'll love you for that. It'll totally
I'm-
not give me so many more things I can make it do.
I rolled a fucking 4 on the second charisma check.
We just become the squad of the cursed sword.
By the
It's
way,
just 10 charisma checks every second.
that's a natural 3 plus 1, so I
Woo!
believe
That would fail. My
fails.
DC is higher than 4.
so. Dinar, you pull the sword back, and all of a sudden there's a moment where you're there was this weird grayness that permeated into your brain as soon as that stun happened, and all of a sudden that fades.
Okay, I quickly put the sword in the sheath and hold it by the strap. I'm not touching the sword anymore, just the strap.
Okay, it's still in your possession.
Shit! I'm not
Right.
wise, guys. You have to tell me what to do.
I'm gonna
Okay.
open the bag of holding.
Okay, anybody else want to do anything this round?
Yeah, I want to eat a bag of popcorn.
Okay. Malin picks up a bag of pulls out a bag of dried seeds from his backpack and is bagging it. Anybody else?
I
Anybody
mean-
else?
Rethi, what do I do? What do I do?
I'm just kind
Put
of
it
sitting
in
back
here.
and watching.
I'm casting.
Wait.
Alright, and then I cast guidance on. I put my hand on the other knee. I'm gonna cast guidance on him.
On who?
On Dona.
And Dinar. Savar, are you doing anything? You
Or
watch all the-
resistance.
Am I doing
Guidance
anything?
doesn't give resistance.
No, I cast resistance.
Oh, okay. Savar, you watch those people that you just met all of a sudden seem to. Some of them are attacking each other. Others are freezing. There's this weird sword that's being passed back and forth.
I kind of walk over to Savarin and I say, I have absolutely no idea what's happening.
All right, so that's Haruki's action. Are you doing anything, Savar?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Are you doing
Oh.
anything?
I
This is all happening at the same time.
no, I'm kind of just watching this and mouth agape.
Okay. Dinar, make another charisma saving throw.
John, what does resistance do?
You get a +4, my good dragonborn friend.
D4?
A
D4.
D4.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
You roll a 2 again.
No, I rolled a 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 12, 19.
I sacrificed a mini cloak for you.
Okay,
So 19 is the total.
19. You are stunned again for a round.
Son of a bitch!
Rethina, you stand there and watch as Dinar begins to push the sword towards it, and all of a sudden freezes again.
I tip him over.
Do you push him towards Rethenir?
I don't
All right,
tip him over.
Okay.
So is it like partly in the bag?
No, it's like he's making its way there, but it hasn't gotten there yet. He's like beginning to push it towards the bag, and then just froze in place.
I cast resistance on Rethenir. Another miniature cloak gone.
I'm gonna put the opening of the bag under the sword and cast command on Dnar, and just say drop.
Okay, Dnar,
That's
I
a
believe it's
wisdom save.
Dnar, make a wisdom saving throw.
Can he fail it on purpose?
He's not in a position to right now.
12! Yay! I rolled a 5.
That fails.
Okay, so when the stun fades, that'll be what you are compelled to do.
Okay.
We're just sitting there like.
Okay, so end of your turn, end of Rethenir's turn. The stun fades. You feel compelled to drop the sword. Okay. What level is command?
Command is I just cast it at first level. So
At first level? Okay. I'm gonna roll something really quick.
oh gosh.
The sword is
Oh,
first.
God.
Roll low, roll
The
low.
spell does counter spell. Or
Okay.
the
I
sword does
cast
counter
anti-guidance on you.
Okay. That's called Bane.
Bane.
Anti-guidance.
Okay. Dnar. 1 finger. 2.
In my head, I'm going, come on.
3.
Woo!
And both Rethenir and Dnar, you both hear screaming in.
I'm sorry, Rathy.
You do not need to apologize.
I put a hand on where the stab wound is, and I'll put, I guess, I don't know, do I know how much damage it did, or do I just put 10 points into him?
This is Dnar. You put 10 points into him.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, you make a really good point.
I understand. It is I who should apologize for allowing such a thing to become dangerous to us.
No, we need to find something to do, and funnily enough, home might be able to figure out a place for it.
Well, Rethi, even despite its curse on you, you managed to see through that cloud. You saw the light. And you know what? That's what's important.
Seeing both the light and the darkness without prejudice is important. I had no illusions about what that thing was, but it did overstep itself.
Is everything okay, guys?
A nod.
I might ask
Better
the same question.
And who are you?
I'm Silverian. And I've been hanging out with this crew that you seem to know so well.
I know some of them well.
And I'm looking to learn more about the world, and you seem like someone who knows stuff.
What do you know of the Book of Balance?
What do I know about the Book of Balance?
You've never
me
heard of the
tell
Book
you.
of Balance.
I've never heard of the Book of Balance. Weirdly enough.
I put a hand on his shoulder. Well.
Oh no.
And begin
way-
declaiming the things that I do.
Rethenir, you see a very, very handsome elf with long, slightly curly white hair.
Oh yeah, sorry, my portrait isn't there.
Well, whether he's a wood elf or not doesn't matter to me. He hasn't heard about the Book of Balance. And you know of the great judge, Lord Kellamvor, the keeper of the light and the darkness, the balancer of the scales.
Rethi, is this the time to be espousing that? Come on.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Do you ever see fit not to speak praises or sing praises to your Lord Pelor?
Oh, please.
Is there ever an
of
inappropriate
course.
time for that?
Well, there's a time in which someone will, appreciate it, and a time when they won't.
And there's no time like the present.
To not appreciate things, well, this might be one of those times.
Well, I was fine.
We'll
I'm
talk
open-
later, Silvarin.
Okay, all right.
Just so you know, Rethy, he's got his own god, so you should probably ask those kind of things first before you go around.
Why?
Well, if I have to explain, I guess it does. Yeah, just go on, please. We'll go to the east while you go do that.
Okay.
I apologize. We're going to the east?
Well, I'm assuming we're gonna help out Tanar.
Okay, can someone explain what Dinar needs help with again?
Tanar?
Indeed. I'm
just-
happy to lend you assistance, but what is the trouble that you now face?
When I left my home, it was under the assumption that it was safe. And I'm just getting a feeling that there's something left over that may put it in danger.
Left over? What sort of thing? Is it evil?
Very.
Then it must be destroyed.
Well, I mean,
With you guys,
we're pretty good at
I may actually be able to.
killing evil things.
Dinar, does this evil have a name?
Yeah. I'll tell you on the road. I can't right now.
Sorry, what?
I'll tell you on the road. I can't right now. I need a few days to prepare myself to.
Very well. But, just so that you are aware, if you provide me the name of whatever this wickedness is, I have gifts of the Lord available to me that will allow me to learn more about it.
We have a long trip. Especially after what we just went through, it's been a long month. I just need a few days.
Very well.
You will get it well before we get there.
Another thing I would have liked to have done over the past, or in the last day, is just use sending to basically report into Tenemarsk on the situation. So
Oh, yeah.
Probably get back is. Well, that is delightful to hear. I mourn for the losses, but am pleased to hear my kin still breathes. Come on back as soon as you like. Be happy to give you your much earned and needed reward for the services you've rendered me and my people.
Oh, Dinar's sit down.
Okay.
Before. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Before
That would
we
have been a
leave,
previous day thing, so.
I would like to prevent what happened to me from happening to one of you. Now, do any of you possess a diamond of fine quality, approximately 500 gold's worth? 300 gold's worth. Final offer.
You selling something?
I have that diamond that Lotar got rid of, I think.
No, Lotar took that with him.
Nope, Lotar took that shit.
Lotar
Wasn't
took
that
the
the
one.
was the other one, right?
Malin gave you the one that was consumed in the ritual.
Oh, right, okay. Then, nope, I don't.
Alright, well,
But we could buy one.
I would like to. Well, I don't have any gold now. Ain't that really something?
Neither do I.
Well, yeah, I'm not. I may be old, but I'm not stupid, Malin. Now,
You said it, not me.
this is for your own good. I can bring you back from the edge of death. Is that really something you would like to be cheap about?
I am not currently at the edge of death.
Huh. Someone of a higher intelligence level, would you like to contribute to a fund to buying this diamonds so that I may bring you back from the edge of death?
I can spare some money.
We still have a significant amount taken from the upper chambers of the temple.
And how about your necklace, Krenor? I'm sure one of those diamonds in your necklace are worth.
There's no diamonds in this necklace.
I pull out 500 gold from the bag of holding from the 3,000 plus we still have and hand it to Grenor.
Ah, well, that'll do. I don't even know what temple you're talking about.
And it was a terrible place.
Sometimes being dead's a good thing, I guess. And then I go off and I try to find a merchant.
Disagree.
You walk out and you kind of bump into this youngish-looking guard. Terribly sorry to disturb you. The Lawmaster wishes to see you all.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all hear that?
I don't think we're there, so... No?
I mean, you guys are, like, again, within, like, eye distance. Like, he literally just, like, turned around and walked 50...
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I cast fucking... Alright, you want to do this? Thaumaturgy. We all gotta go to the Lord Master!
I have really good hearing, it's so loud.
Okay, alright.
Good God.
We'll go. We're heading there now. Oh, jeez, just don't do that.
Okay, you make your way back to the Lawmaster's estate. The large, brown, wooded, shingled square building. You're led inside, back to that small private library. In there, leg still bandaged. But the Lawmaster Esfil Tallstag looks at you all and says, well, I was worried you would all leave. I could catch you. You. For making sure whatever is left of this town has a future. And I have two things I would ask of you as part of that gratitude. One, she seems to she kind of raises her hand in her aid. A young human woman looks for a long rod. It's about maybe 2 feet in length, with a weird circular metallic embossing that kind of is about half. The rod itself is about maybe an inch or two in diameter, and the embossing itself is about maybe 4 inches across. And she kind of holds the rod out to you all. This was Captain Ellis. From what I could tell, she was not a welcome member of her family back in Dameska, but I'm sure they'd appreciate it if you guys could find yourself traveling.
You completely cut out.
Hello?
Hi.
Yes. Hello.
I heard you.
This, from our conversations together, she would got the sense that she was a bit of an outcast from her family, but, if you ever find your way down in, Dameska in the southern continent, if you turn that to her family, I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
And then, since she said Dameska, I'll take that.
Okay.
What is it again? Let me just write it down.
It's,
Staff.
It's a long
It's,
rod.
well, as you take it and fumble with it, the rod itself all of a sudden expands out into a large tower shield, a la like God of War.
Oh.
And you see it is the shield that she held when she accosted you all at the beginning. It's the shield that you saw her with every time she was out, ready either on guard duty or ready for battle.
Okay. Oh, well, right. Here you go, Rith. Can you just, not for me, you know.
I take it.
Thank
Fine piece of work.
Being a member of the Empire, you know how to turn it just
Yeah,
so that
I figure I like just.
yeah, it easily collapse. You all watch as the smooth, deft move, the shield itself collapses back into the rod.
Huh. Fancy.
Unless any of you would like to hold on to it.
I imagine Donar, when he stops drooling, would perhaps want that.
And the other thing, Lawmaster.
Yes, well, it's I hope you all understand that we do need to make sure that we are able to rebuild our little homestead here, but I had hoped this would be a good enough gesture of thanks that you would all understand. And she holds out 5 large sacks of gold.
We cannot take such a gift from a devastated town as your own. It would be improper.
It's enough that we would be able to get by. And this gold would not even be back in our possession without the actions of you, party.
Well, if you insist.
Well, Malin. And I will take a single sack. Please.
I'd also
Keep
take
the
a
rest.
single sack.
I put my old man arm out and I grab him with my old man strength.
I contest to that.
Both of you roll athletics checks?
Oh boy.
You make this real awkward.
This is gonna be bad.
It just
Oh,
turns
boy.
into like a slapping contest.
Fucked! Here we go.
Two.
Oh man.
Like iron, all of a sudden, Malin, you cannot get that bag of gold.
Damn old hands.
You feel the wrinkles as they pull your arm back.
Madam, would you mind placing the bag in my hands?
That is all that we will need. Thank you.
Forgive me, venerable gnome, but I'm starting to talk like you now.
That's an hospital.
I have that effect on people.
For some reason, Tana Mosk just apparates.
Classic Tana.
She's intriguing. Understand, you, as a man of religion, I would not expect you to be so greedy as to take what we are trying to give to others. This is a bag for each of you, Sir Gnome.
I understand. We are not suffering as you are. We are well off on our own. We will travel, we will find other sources of wealth. And we have the wealth.
Krenor,
What, Malin?
if I may, you know nothing of my life.
Well, guess what? You're traveling with us now. We're gonna have plenty of time to get to know each other.
Krenor, as much as I despise Malin and as much as I appreciate your sentiment, this money is the Lawmaster's to distribute as she wills. You and I are free to gift our shares back to the town. If the Lawmaster chooses to give some of this wealth to Malin, that is her prerogative.
How about this? Do you have any possession of diamonds?
I did, and then your dragonborn friend took them all.
Did he?
Yes. Before the rest of you absconded to the tower. To the temple, excuse me.
And we did make use of them.
Oh, that's very good to hear.
Well, I'm sure I could buy some more. If this is so necessary, sure, whatever. Take my gold.
For each of you that wishes to take a bag of gold, each bag contains 900 gold pieces.
900?
We're getting 900 gold? Cool.
Jesus!
Sylvarin, there is unfortunately a very absent spot for you. She does not know who you are or really how you got into this room.
Maybe I don't even know that. No. Fair enough, I guess.
Real quick summary for you, Dona. We came back to the Lawmaster, and we had some argumenting about should we accept this gold reward that we all got, and we were out fighting, and then we just decided to take the gold, and it's 900 gold each.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeehaw.
Looking for sugar daddy.
To be perfectly honest, the platinum you brought back was the biggest boon we could have hoped for. So that is the biggest appreciative action. It will go a long way to helping rebuild a lot of what we have here.
And we are richer for having known you. And I wink.
Yes, I know.
Everybody is richer for having known everybody. Except for the UNT, they're dead.
And so
Yes! Fake scales.
scaly fucks. Ooh.
That's racist.
Wow!
Zanar is right here.
Yikes.
That was rude.
I
Even I'm not that evil.
feel like this conversation, so I would merely hand you this. Zerethanir, if you may find your way back in Andor, that is a complete detailing of the actions as I've recounted them. Please make sure my cousin Tana gets that.
I can inform her in further detail over the coming days.
Great.
But should we find ourselves back in Ondor, I shall certainly deliver it.
I would appreciate that.
Lawmaster,
Yes, Haruki?
in part of my gold, do you think you'd be able to provide us with some horses?
We don't need as many Krenor can ride with me on Gargax?
I believe we have 3 horses that did survive the onslaught from last night. Welcome to them.
If you wouldn't mind, I would gladly hand back my gold for those 3, if that is a minimal.
Appreciate it. We'll call it even.
Done.
Kettle looks at the rest of you with a look of like, does he know how much gold that horses cost? Because they don't cost 900 gold, is the look that she conveys to the rest of you.
Yeah.
I'm letting it happen. Because
I give her a thumbs up.
I'm letting
And
it
I'm
happen.
aware that a horse costs less than that, but I assume Haruki's just being generous, so...
It's,
I assume his generosity is in good faith.
balance.
I don't even notice that he did it.
Cool.
I don't know jack shit about anything.
Alright, so do you all...
As yes?
Don't worry about it.
Are we just leaving her here to
Oh
defend
no,
the
no,
town?
that's not what I meant. Don't worry, that's not what I meant.
Don't worry about it, I'll figure it out next game.
Okay.
Come on.
I have to figure out both her and your Lord of Light.
The chosen one?
Yeah, the chosen one.
Chosen one.
Do you all head west or east?
Well,
here's
here's
my-
spend 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
That's right, so you were to spend actually...
8 hours and 10 minutes. Because I also want to cast Find Steed to get Gargas back.
So we're probably going to wrap up pretty soon.
Yeah, no, I'm just... that could be after the thing, too.
Well, no, so this is what happens. So for the next... You all rest for the next 8 hours. Presume you both go out once more to both help the living and inter the dead, respectively.
Yes.
Haruki, Silvar, and Malin, you guys are welcome to do what you wish, whether it is to go help the locals, relax upon your own, reflect, explore how the town itself is coming about and putting itself back together. Dinar spends the next 8 hours enriching the land, and upon completion, there is a vibrant springing on the western side, kind of on both sides of the wall, of an abundance of what look to be like edible green shoots and crops that are sticking their way through the various trenches that were dug over there. It's a strangely beautiful sight, as much of the growth seems to cover over and kind of mar a lot of the battle, and it's almost like this natural beginning growth band-aid that begins to cull over the ugliness that was there before. And as that concludes, you all set about and begin to decide whether you are traveling west towards Andor and your reward, or east towards Dinara's home. And that is where we will end tonight.
Hey.
Thank you guys for putting up so much with a bit more of a roleplay session.
That's
I know,
what I
that's
prefer.
fine.
So
I like roleplay sessions.
I know it was a very interesting introduction.
And suddenly everyone was stabbing each other for no reason.
He met you guys, y'all drank until half of you puked, being him. Then you woke up, then Rethenir showed up, and then you all started stabbing each other.
yes.
Just another day in Kurt's
Crazy.
house.
And that has been Silvarin's experience with the group so far.
Yeah, you guys
Why does he want to
Welcome.
come with us?
Yeah.
Welcome
Well,
to the,
well, he doesn't know anything, so
Yeah, he doesn't know not to come with us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the...
Do you have like amnesia or something?
Do I have a what?
Do you have like amnesia or something?
No. I'm just.
Or did you just grow up under a very large rock?
Yes.
It was a very
Uh,
large tree,
Very large
I think.
tree. Yeah.
Alright,
Oh boy.
guys. Well, thanks for watching, and catch us next time. Bye-bye.